Lyon or Torino? I'm gonna try to find out which city has more and better experiences to offer. Two cities that are nearly face to face at 300 kilometers from each other, separated by the Alps mountains, Lyon the lion, Torino the Taurus. Both cities are similar in area and population, at the center of important fluvial and roads intersections, with a metropolitan area that extends to the towns around. Each city has easy access by airport, train, bus, or highway. So they start with thumbs up. The rivers. Life on the rivers, especially in summer, has many things to offer. Experiences are more or less equivalent. The hills, at west in Lyon, at east in Torino. In Torino, the hills are higher and more distant from the city center, yet with interesting and iconic places. In Lyon, the hills are just over the old city, as well with important and iconic places. We will see them later for both cities. Overall, the beauty of the hills is similar. The Roman cities. Lyon was called Lugdunum, situated mainly on the hills and the peninsula. Roman theaters and thermae survived relatively well until these days. Torino was called Julia Augusta Taurianorum and was a quadrilateral. A section of one of the four doors is still standing, part of the amphitheater and few sections of walls. Both cities have Roman museums, plenty of ancient treasures. The Middle Age and Renaissance part of the city in Lyon is located between the Roman hill and the river Saône, very nice and fascinating. In the oldest part of Torino you will find just a couple of medieval buildings. The Savoia royal family redesigned from 18th century the city to transform it in a modern royal capital. So the old Lyon, it's a real nested Renaissance town with its antique buildings. Lyon 5, Torino 4. The cathedrals. Saint Jean-Baptiste is the Lyon Cathedral, situated in the medieval part of the city, very near to the river Saône. In a Romanesque and Gothic style, is a church from the 15th century, inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List. In its fascinating interiors, a beautiful astronomical clock and two organs, one old and one modern. It has also a treasury museum. In Torino, Cathedral San Giovanni Battista, the same saint as in Lyon, Renaissance Baroque church from 16th century, not as large or rich as the one in Lyon, but it has a very precious organ, an archaeological and art museum under the church, and the fantastic chapel by architect Guarini. At the center of the chapel is kept the Holy Shroud, what is believed to be the Shroud of Jesus. Both cathedrals deserve, so Lyon 6, Torino 5. The classic city. Lyon City Hall is so beautiful. Torino City Hall is nice, maybe not so gorgeous as the one in Lyon, but in Torino you have the old royal palace. The noble Savoia family had lands in Savoy, France and Piedmont, Italy. In 16th century they chose Turin as their capital. With the time they gained territories. After centuries of wars and political maneuvers, Italy was totally united under King Vittorio Emanuele II, first in 1861 without Rome and the territories of the Pope, then in 1870 including Rome. Torino was the capital of the Reign of Italy from 1861 to 1865. Florence from 1865 to 1871, Rome from 1871. The Savoia family built many palaces. Royal Palace Madama, with two sides from different eras. Royal Palace Garignano, also with two sides. Royal Palace Chiablese, Royal Castle Valentino, Royal Villa Regina. Lyon can't compete, even with outstanding Grand Hôtel Dieu, an antique hospital, now luxury mall, Palais de la Bourse Palace, Prefettura Palace in Torino, Palace of Justice, all the Senate Palace, and all the shopping mall galleries. Torino wins, Lyon 6, Torino 6. Both cities have beautiful squares, streets, and fountains. In Torino there's a unique building and monument, Mole Antonelliana, finished in 1889. It was the highest building in the world, made in bricks and masonry until 1908. The parks. In Lyon, very beautiful is Parc de la Tête d'Or, plenty of gardens and plant collection, a zoo, little train, flowers garden, and lake to enjoy with boats. In Torino, a special place is Parco del Valentino, around the Valentino Castle, with a medieval village replica on the Po River side. But Lyon Park deserves point. The museums. Both cities are plenty of every kind of museums. Musée des Confluences in Lyon is very interesting. But in Torino they have the largest Egyptian museum, second to Cairo in Egypt. While Lyon has an aquarium, Torino doesn't. Let's see other things in both cities. Then at the end, I will have the idea of which city can seduce you more. The Basilicas. Basilique Notre-Dame de Fourvière was built in 1884. It's a fusion of different styles. Very precious the inside. A mighty structure that guards inside treasures and dominates the city from the highest point. Basilica di Superga was built in 1731. It's a fusion of Baroque and neoclassic styles. A temple wanted by King of Turin Vittorio Emanuele II to thank for the victory over the French army. Royal family members were buried here. Superga is the beloved temple that from its hill guards Turin. Churches in the cities. The theaters. public transportation, Lyon has a very good system of transportation with buses, metro, funiculars, and touristic buses. Torino also is well covered with buses, metro, and funicular to the Superga Hill, and touristic buses. In Torino there's a unique place where you can drink Bicerin, a coffee specialty with chocolate and milk. Bicerin Coffee House and Shop is the oldest cafe in Turin since 1763. Both cities are wonderful, beautiful, interesting and enjoyable. But Lyon is beautiful with its geography of rivers, peninsula and hills, a little Paris. But Torino gets my buzz because it's a real royal capital city with unique things that you find only there, a city that for years has been the most important in Italy.